Life can be very complicated sometimes, but yet very simple. It's like a giant puzzle that no one has a one size fits answer for. Sometimes when we lose someone who we care about, we love, it's not that we are crying because we love that person, we cannot do without that person. Maybe sometimes we're just crying because we're afraid that that person distracted us from something we've been avoiding, a void we've been using that person to fill up. Growing up, we've always watched movie where love is dramatic, love is all consuming. It's like a burning spark that you risk everything you have for that one person. But we forget that loneliness can wear the same clothes. Loneliness can make you feel like someone is irreplaceable. Loneliness can convince you that that one person who made you feel seen is your soulmate. And this is not because maybe you don't know the difference, but they kind of look alike. And many of us spend so much time, so many years, thinking that loneliness is love. Not because we don't know, but I feel like we just choose to ignore it. Now, I've watched many people mourn people who barely know them. I've watched many people convince themselves that they were in love simply because someone showed them a little bit of kindness. I have seen many people, do things that are unimaginable just because, they feel like this person loves them. Maybe you feel this way, or maybe you've been asking yourself a question that you've refused to answer for weeks or maybe years. Do I really love this person, or am I just lonely? Well, I guess we'll find out in this episode. And hey, I don't have the answer to everything, but I hope that by the time you finish this episode, you're going to truly reflect on your emotions and feelings. That person you've been giving attention to, are you really in love with them, or are you just in love with the way they make you feel? Think about it. It might be the opposite, who knows? Hey guys, welcome back to another amazing episode of the Florrapedia Podcast, a community where we don't just learn, we grow, we glow, and we get things done while improving one life at a time. I am your amazing host, Florabella, and on today's episode, it's going to be a very deep and connected one where we share our thoughts, opinions, and, things that's probably resonates with you or someone around you. But I'm sure this is something you're not a stranger to. You're familiar with it. So guys, this is our first episode this month, and last month it was great. It had its good and its bad side, but hey, let's start with the good one, right? So we had new subscribers, and that's a whole lot. Yay! Like, we had a couple of subscribers and followers and viewers and engagement on all social media platforms. The Florrapedia community is growing, and I can see it shaping into something huge, something even I myself, I don't think I am ready for, but baby steps. So the bad one was the fact that I batch recorded a lot of content last month, but for some reason editing was so difficult. Forgetting that I'm also a video editor, but when it comes to doing my own content, it became a hassle. It's like when a hairdresser doesn't like to make hair, or a medical practitioner doesn't like drugs. This thing, I don't know, we can't just help it. It's just weird. Or when you see a herbalist who does not have money but is doing money ritual for people. I know that's a very, very weird scenario to give, but that's basically it. I had the struggle of editing my own videos and keeping up with my content. I was always doing this emergency fire brigade thing, and I've decided that this month it will be different. This month I want to truly, I'm going to be gisting you all the teas as we grow. I will be telling you everything that happens, when it goes well, when it doesn't. We're going to be sharing every single details. But for now, I think I'm getting a hang of this content thingy. I think I'm getting a hang of it because for some weird reasons, I now enjoy talking for a very long time. And I now enjoy, in as much as, it was a struggle at first, I enjoy it now. And it kind of comes effortlessly now. So I feel more better, more wiser, more exposed than I was when I started. And I am super grateful that there are people who actually buy into this vision and found this podcast worthy of a follow. So I really do not take it for granted. For our new subscribers and the returning ones, thank you so much. Okay, so let's get down to today's discussion on what you truly feel for that partner of yours. Is it love or are you just lonely? Because we don't like to acknowledge these things, but I kind of like to reflect. And trust me when I say most of my content are always based on reflection from people's personal experience or my own experience. And I just tend to sit back and think. And yes, that's the idea. The Florrapedia Podcast is not based on trend. It's not based on, what's happening, what's the latest gist, or for the viral hook, or for the viral clicks and the rest. No, it is based on actual growth. So forgive me if my content are not popular enough or are not sparkly enough. But yeah, it is what it is. Unfiltered thoughts from me. More. So yeah, let's get right into it. So every single one of us wants to be loved and give love in return, no doubt. Every single one of us wants someone to choose us. Now the problem is not the fact that you want someone to choose you or you want to be loved. The problem is when that feeling becomes so loud that it starts to choose for you. I remember hearing someone say one time like that the heart doesn't really chase love, but it actually tries to run away from the emptiness. So think about it for a moment. Many of us confuse relief for romance. Sometimes when someone texts us good morning, we smile so bright. When someone asks you, have you eaten? It becomes like, this person is your soulmate. When someone remembers your birthday, then suddenly you're already imagining wedding plans and colors. Because it's not because you are foolish, it's because you're emotionally starved. And when you've been starved, even crumbs feels like a feast. And if someone that hasn't been complimented in years gets a compliment, it sounds like love. If someone who they've been doing life alone for a very long time gets a little helping hand, it feels like a destiny helper. If someone who hasn't felt emotionally safe in a long while gets a small safe conversation, they start to imagine a lot of fantasies. And that is what loneliness does. It magnifies the ordinary things, the mundane things, the things that do not matter, do not carry weight. You start to create a version of that person in your head that you've always craved for. And one of the questions I've always found myself asking myself, or I've always asked, is, would I still choose this person if I was full? Think about it. If I had a fulfilling career, a healthy relationship, a peaceful home, a busy and meaningful life, would this person still be someone I genuinely want? And I think you should ask yourself that question too. Are they filling up a space that you are afraid to sit with, or are they there to just complement your life? Because sometimes the answers might not be flattering, but they are very, very liberating. Because you notice that loneliness rushes everything. Have you noticed that? I have noticed that. Compliments, you want them quickly. Replies, you want it to be fast. Reassurance, you want to have reassurance every single moment. And you begin to, any single small delay like this, you don't love me, you don't care about me. But love, on its other hand, love is curious. Love doesn't rush. Love cares to know the person deep down. Loneliness doesn't care. Loneliness just wants to feel that someone is there. Let someone just be there. And That is why people rush to change people every single time. Not because that new person is extraordinary, not because, they found the one, but because they are afraid of the silence. They feel like not being in a relationship is failure. Can I say something that might feel uncomfortable? Missing someone doesn't automatically mean you should be with them. Sometimes it means you're missing the routine. Sometimes it means that you're missing that person's the way the person made you feel. Sometimes it means you're missing the person that existed when that person was in your life. The kind of person you created with that person, that's what you miss. And I wish more people understand this. Because if we do, we'll stop returning to a place that doesn't feel like home. And there is another thing loneliness does. It makes us lower our standard in a very subtle way that you don't even notice. And suddenly the things you said you were never going to tolerate becomes a negotiable. No communication. That's okay. They are busy. Disrespect. They didn't mean it that way. Emotional unavailability. They're just hurt before. You become an expert at making excuses for these people. Not because you feel that you are okay being mistreated, but because your desire to be loved becomes bigger than your desire to be respected. Let me take that again for people at the back. It's not because you feel you enjoy being mistreated, but because your fear of losing that person overshadows your desire to be respected. Your fear becomes louder than your self-worth, and that's a dangerous place to be, because real love doesn't ask you to abandon yourself or try to become someone else. It doesn't ask you to shrink your personality. It doesn't silence your opinion. It doesn't make you pretend like you're okay when you know you're not, or constantly auditioning for love, because love isn't an interview that you have to pass every single day. It's a process. It's something we learn. It's a place where you can finally exhale. It's a place where you feel safe. And let's not lie, social media actually makes things worse. Because everywhere you're looking at, everybody is engaging their partner. Someone is surprising their boyfriend or wife with one flower bouquet or money bouquet or the other. And slowly, you begin to notice that you're comparing your life with other people's reels and highlights. Something begins to whisper in your head. That loneliness starts to tell you, you're running out of time. Everybody is doing what they are doing. Oh, follow the person that loves you, or accept anybody that loves you. And that's not true. That voice is lying to you, because accepting the wrong person is not a prize. And being single, it does not mean you failed. Rather, it should be an evidence that you chose not to settle for less. It's not failure. Can we also talk about something people rarely admit? Sometimes you don't actually want relationship. A lot of people out there don't even need relationship, and I'm talking about both men and women. Sometimes all you need is a job, financial stability, and God. All you need is salvation, because it is just because you feel relieved. You feel relieved from overthinking. You feel relieved from trying to guess. You feel relieved from, the loneliness. And you forget that another person cannot permanently solve all these things. You're entering into a relationship and you expect your partners to carry all this responsibility. That's a heavy burden that no one should be expected to carry. No relationship will survive such relationship dynamics, because healthy love is where two whole and healthy people come together to fill each other's cup, not two empty people looking for who to fill up the crack. And here's something I want you to remember. The healthiest relationship does not always feel like a roller coaster. 1 minute it's peaceful, 1 minute you're fighting. No, a healthy relationship is peaceful, it's consistent, and it's safe. And it's because so many of us grew up in chaos, and it feels like every passion, every love bombing is true love. But healthy relationships should be predictable. I've seen someone one time who says she wanted to break up with her man because he doesn't fight with her. That is chaos speaking. Sometimes love is not loud. Sometimes love does not come with all that love bombing. Oh, you are the sugar in my tea. You're the cockroach in my cupboard. It doesn't come that way. Sometimes it comes in a very gentle and slow manner. And it's a kind of space where every communication does not leave you guessing where you stand in this person's life. And it's not a place where every disagreement, 1 minute you love this person and the next minute you're telling them, are you mad? It's not like that. Sometimes, I remember one time when I felt like, oh, true love was 1 minute I'm in love, 1 minute I've broken up, 1 minute we're back again, 1 minute we're out again. No, my dear. Love inspires you to be better. Loneliness simply just wants company, but love celebrates who you already are. Loneliness begs someone to tell you that you're enough, but love tells you you're already whole and you do not need anybody's validation. Loneliness makes you want to, escape reality, but love is fulfilling. So if this conversation makes you feel uncomfortable, good, because that's what I want you to feel. I want you to feel uncomfortable and ask yourself this question: not who will love me, but am I building a life that I truly love and is worth loving? Not why has somebody not chosen me, but am I choosing myself? Because relationship you have with yourself quietly decides the relationship you accept from other people. If you don't love yourself, it radiates. People see it. And by the end of today's conversation, I want you to walk away knowing that if truly your life is complete, would you lose yourself if someone leaves your life? Think about it for a moment. When someone leaves your life and they kind of are not in your life anymore, would you still recognize yourself in the mirror? Would you still be able to tell yourself that I know who I am, with or without that person? Because the goal is to have an identity, with or without your partner, your family, or your friends. The goal is to build a life that is deeply rooted in self-respect, purpose, and fulfillment, so that when true love genuinely arrives, it comes in a place that is already whole, and it does not just take over your life, but it complements it. It does not become your entire life. No, it becomes a part or an additional bonus to it. So if you've been wondering whether you're in love or you're just lonely, well, I do not have the answer to everything, but all I can tell you is don't rush to answer it. Sit with that question. Be honest with yourself. Heal if you need to. But remember, being alone for a season is better than spending the rest of your life with someone who made you forget loneliness instead of helping you experience genuine love. Okay? So think about it. Are you truly in love or are you just lonely? Thank you for spending time with me today, and I hope this conversation speaks to your heart directly. Share this with someone who has been questioning themselves or who has been healing from a heartbreak or learning to love themselves again. And if you're new here, welcome to the Florrapedia Podcast family, where we grow, glow, and become the best and healthiest version of ourselves with one conversation, one healing, and one person at a time. Thank you for listening to this episode. And remember, the most important relationship you'd ever build is the one you have with yourself, okay? So do not let anyone make you feel otherwise or make you feel bad for choosing yourself or being single with purpose, being single with intention and clarity. It's okay to be single sometimes. Solitude is good for you. It makes you understand who you truly are. Outside the noise, outside the paparazzi, outside your family, outside social media, it makes you truly desire yourself completely as the person who you choose to be, not who others make you to be, okay? So keep choosing you, keep loving you, and keep being better. You don't need someone to complete you. You need someone who compliments you. So I hope you meet someone who compliments you from the depth of their heart. Okay? So till I see you on the next one. Catch ya. Bye.